feet.
I know. There it is.
Man, we'll get it for the next walk. That's for sure. We're going to get it in. All of it, the vibe, the guys, we're hitting it. Welcome in. Take a seat. I want you to hang with us throughout the show. Make sure you tweet us, because if it's not on Twitter or the gram,
no,
it
ain't happening.
So hashtag GMFB. Man, let's start with some big games on the schedule this weekend. There are 4 matchups.
That's going to be a big game.
Pairing teams with winning records, the Lions and Packers.
Now you're on Detroit.
I am on Detroit.
Okay, welcome to the party.
You guys now,
That's Monday night. 2 NFC West rivals meeting in La La Land, Niners and Rams. And a couple teams that know each other very well.
Yes, they do.
Eagles at Vikings. And 2 of the best young QBs take center stage in KC. Deshaun Watson and the Texans visit Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs. Guys, that's where we're going to begin our walkthrough. Let's get ready for a Sunday on a Saturday. We're good. Watson and Mahomes drafted just 2 spots apart back in 2017. Now, 3 seasons later, they are thriving in the league. Watson coming off arguably one of the best games of his career, a perfect passer rating against Atlanta. While Mahomes on the struggle bus just a little bit, just 1 touchdown in his last 2 games combined. So, Mike Robb, what sticks out to you right now?
Well, what sticks out to me is you talk about that perfect passer rating from Deshaun Watson last week. I mean, it's because the pocket was clean. Right. And I know you may say, hey, you know, most quarterbacks want a clean pocket, but this guy has been operated under duress for so long. When he does have a clean pocket, I mean, he puts up phenomenal numbers. He only had 5 incompletions last week, D'Angelo, along with 5 touchdowns. I mean, when you protect this guy, he is amazing. I cannot wait to see both of these quarterbacks on the field at the same time, because both of these offenses are very explosive.
It's going to be hype for sure. And Niners at Rams, the 49ers averaging 200 yards per game on the ground so far. But they'll be tested against Aaron Donald, Aaron, and the Rams. On the flip side, it won't be easy for Jared Goff and that offense going against a San Francisco D with more interceptions than touchdowns allowed. D-Hall, what's the key in this game?
You know, when we saw that 49ers defense play, we left that game thinking, wow, this pass rush is really impressive. You know, you got Bosa and a couple of other guys on that team, and Alexander, the linebacker, just flying all around. And so, you know, when I see this team, for me, it's the secondary is not going to do a lot of things, right? They're not overly complicated. So it's this pass rush. Can this pass rush get to Jared Goff? We've been saying for a long time, Rams run the football, but they don't seem to want to run the football. So in this game, they're going to have to run the football so that 49ers defensive line is not continually rushing that quarterback.
Rams offensive line ain't playing like they have been in the past.
Not running it with Gurley. Listed as doubtful. He will not be playing.
Exactly. And like Quan says, they're looking for a legendary day in Los Angeles.
Right.
Cowboys at MetLife Stadium taking on the Jets. Dallas trying to rebound after back-to-back losses to the Saints and Packers. They face a New York team that's 0-4, but will welcome back their starting quarterback, Sam Darnold. No more mono. Jeezy, what do you expect?
I'm expecting a Jets offense that needs a shot in the arm to get a shot in the arm by Sam Darnold's return right here. But they had problems that extended well beyond the quarterback last week. I was down there covering that game against the Eagles. But you know how it is. You get your quarterback back, your franchise guy, the guy you put so much into, and now all of a sudden everybody's blocking better, the running game's better. So we'll see. I think this is actually a tough spot for the Cowboys, to be honest with you. The way they're struggling, going up against a team. Not even a trap game, just a Jets team that's not as bad as that 0-4 record, particularly now that Darnold.
You are what your record says you are.
I get it. The numbers are lying.
And they're, well, you are what your spleen says you are. Okay?
On that happy note, from one NFC East team to another, Eagles and Minnesota to face the Vikings. Both teams coming off of victories against New York teams. The Eagles dominated the Jets, while the Vikes derailed the Daniel Jones hype train. Mike Robb, what catches your eye about this matchup?
Well, Carson Wentz, man, he's been money on 3rd down. It seems like he's back to his MVP form. He's been explosive on the money down, 3rd down. They're completing almost 65% of his passes. He's explosive, almost 10 yards per attempt, 5 touchdowns, which is top in the National Football League. They're going up against a tough Minnesota Vikings defense who likes to pressure on 3rd down. He has to be efficient on 3rd down and have to be explosive on 3rd down. They do that, they win this game.
There it is. Finally, it's the 2nd straight week, the NFL in London. Panthers, Bucks from the brand new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. These 2 teams actually met back in week 2, if y'all remember, when Christian McCaffrey was denied on the goal line, giving the Bucks that 20-14 win.